Flash, and our read, because I agree with you, for the record, our read is that this is going to be a Lesh favorite matchup. Maybe the mid game is what's going to be more important
Yeah,
here.
I think they just care more about how they are playing the 3 against 3. Because you look at their supports, right? Grim and Bane. Pango, I think it's perfect for these two heroes. You want to have someone that can go in and tank for you, be annoying, absorb a lot of attention. Then your Grim and Bane can kind of throw their spells and have freedom on that department. Whereas if you look at MAG, their try on try is gonna be Lash, Gyro, and Rubik, which is also no slouch. You know, they are pretty strong too. So it'll be interesting to see who wins those 6 to 10 minute duels in the runes.
Woo with the traditional wishing of bad luck, as is normal in SA, as Palos runs head first in the enemy team, but is going to be having enough time and lack of vision basically in those trees to get away with the wind run. This is also some heavy commitment on these wards in this top area, Winter, out from the side of MAG. What are you thinking this is for?
First blood. What do you
Really?
want?
That was the goal, huh?
Mostly first blood. Yeah, I mean, you don't even have like a. You're not playing against Lash or Kotter, you know, those that want the jungle a lot. So, I don't know. It's hard to say what else would you want the wards for. Right, 2 against 3, no problem.
Gabby, blood grenade.
Gabby says, fine, I'll take that fight. CJ.
Yeah, he's going to drop. DJ.
Thank you for the bracer.
Tough start there, but just bringing the numbers.
Bueno. Yeah, no bueno. I mean, I'm surprised he even tried to go in there. You know, his teammates already kind of secured the top side, right? You have 2 wards that see, like, I think they saw only 1 hero at top. So you kind of know that there are going to be more heroes at bot, right?
Yeah.
Quite insane that actually he tries to go for it.
I mean, it's tempting because Rocket Barrage seems really good at level 1, but this thing is kind of nothing until level 2, I think. And then you actually start doing stuff.
It's good against one hero, you know, Richie. That's true.
Yeah, but not when the hero's a DK who has 2 knowledge of strength, and you know he's got a lot of strength. I think he's overplaying his hand a little bit here on the level 1 Rocket Barrage. I got to be honest with you.
He's still pressuring the opponents very
hard.
Look,
I agree. This is exactly what we want to be doing on the hero, but I don't know if maybe he was the one that kind of insisted they fought there. Oh, who knows, right? Either way, he's going to be doing a ton of damage here early, especially when he does get that second point in the spell.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. You know, when you're playing an aggressive hero like Gyro that wants to go in all the time, you're probably leading your team.
Right, you got to be careful of the fights you drag them into. It's like going drinking with a mate who's willing to start, you know, fights with people in the bars. You're like, do I really want to get dragged into this one?
And you already know the countless number of times that you have to pull him and drag him out of the bar.
Exactly.
Send him home. Or worst case scenario, send him to the clinic before you go home.
Yeah. A little pit stop there. No, I mean it's tough, right? Because you're playing these aggressive heroes. It's like when you play like a tree or a shaman or an ogre, and you're like, I do so much damage, I just need to kill them.
I'm dying.
And then, yeah, exactly. And it's just so easy to kind of overplay your hand.
Gyrocopter, he's dead soon.
He's in trouble. I mean, he's dragging these heroes pretty far. He's a fast hero. He's got that stroke of fate. Let's see how much more he wants to live. Gabby giving chase he has Dragon Tail. Yeah, no way out of that one for him, unfortunately. But I mean, he drags him
That was actually okay. Yeah, he dragged him so much, and they use a lot of spells on him, especially the Grim. Look at Grim. Yeah, I mean, he does have 2 enchanted mangoes, so he'll be still able to spam some spells in the lane. But
yeah, lane got pushed out as well.
Some of the deaths as support, I feel like if you get enough attention away from the enemy, it's actually better to die sometimes. And he was actually already very low on resource, right? He didn't have a lot of mana and HP. So he was probably also looking to die.
What you're saying is essentially the gist of why Monkey King support is doable, right? It's you run around. Obviously, you give the vision, initiate from fog. They're going bottom as well here. Gabby with a little. Nah, it's not really anything. Top lane. Who got it? I think Paolo's got it, right? Yeah. Healing Lotus in the inventory for him. 101 build on our Timbersaw for Womi. As you can see, he's eager to put that Whirling Death to work. Kind of low-key running out of trees to use here because Palos came to lane with a Quelling. And, of course, he cuts him down himself.
In this lane is slowly starting to ramp up for the Wind Ranger. I mean, when you get more levels in the power shot, it's just very hard for the teamer to lane. But for now, he's still doing fine. You know? He's getting CS, he's getting farm. Not as much as the Wind Ranger. Like, even the Bane can't really. I mean, it's already kind of hard to deal with. Rubik against Bane. Bane kind of always outtrades the Rubik.
Good pressure being applied down bottom does force at least the healing cell for CJ. Leaves him around half HP, but Tim's also will be low on mana as a result. Very effective harass off from the gyro there. You could see Poda as well doing a little bit of damage. Ooh, even more than a bit there to Abed, but mostly trying to do some chip to the towers and actually go back down bottom onto CJ. He's got that war cry fairly fast with the war cry buff, and Gabby just can't really quite catch up to him. Tim's with only a level 1 stroke of fate's not even going to waste the mana on that effort.
Yeah, double brace, 2 points in Dragon Blood. Like, you're not really fighting his DK, you're just trying to farm.
Yeah.
I mean, quite surprised that he actually has 2 points in the Dragon Blood. I thought the lane was like going really well for him, you know. Like, you see players when they are having a good time on DK, they don't really skill it more than one. You know? Yeah,
I think it makes sense though because Juju just has, and again, he's level 2 Rocket Barrage now. Now this thing, you really have to respect it. Even I think a DK has to respect it. Sure, I'd be surprised if we saw any more points in Dragon's Blood now, but he just wants to focus on his items. He doesn't want to ferry in more regen and waste time. And I think, you know, combined with the Rocket Barrage and greater cleave damage, I think this is going to allow him to stay in the lane.
Yeah, that's true. It's much better to play for stability instead of like trying to go for the more aggressive kill. Sometimes you see people, when they have extra point in the Breathe Fire, they tend to play a lot more aggressive because they think that they can actually kill, and then oftentimes they result in themselves dying because of the over-aggression.
Exactly. I mean, that's how I read into this, right? Because then, yeah, you stay in lane, you can farm more, you're applying pressure, you're forcing the gyro to stay within arm's reach at the very least is the idea, as here he is
lane.
Getting ready to contest the runes, but in fact there's a sleep.
Oh, he needs one creep for
Poda.
level 6.
Oh, he's so close, he got level 6, doesn't matter. Poda2 is going to drop the lull TPs in far too late, and it's even a DD rune waiting for them in the top river spawn. Tim's doing good work here.
MJZ or Wu. Just
Wu
making
Dota.
the plays. Making the plays.
He's a little bit of a Bane specialist.
I mean, this is the benefit of having a hero like Wind Ranger as your carry. Because she doesn't need you to babysit her, right? She's a strong laner. So then your support feels like, oh, I can actually just move around and try to help my mid laner. Because my carry is very self-sufficient.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing can be said. Ooh, yeah, they're trying. Very good shackle, didn't connect, but with Wu here, making a rotation. Abed rolling from the low ground, giving chase now with the AD rune. Easily has the kill. Might even turn back now for the Rubik, who was trying to finish off Palos, but Palos with 11 wand charges.
Yeah, very nice. Very nicely done. Nice sequence of events here for Blacklist. You see everything they planned during the draft coming to fruition. All these moves can only be made when you have all these aggressive heroes and heroes that can connect to fights easily because of the carries being very self-sufficient. If your cores on the lane are cores that really need the support to just sit there and just hold their hands, then you wouldn't be able to play like this as a support.
I think Wu probably could have stolen the Wisdom Rune. I thought he was making a move for it, but
yeah, me too. He chooses to place a ward.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's still good moves, and he's going to try and rotate now on over to mid lane because we've got the 8-minute runes spawning in just about 20 seconds here.
He has 3 points in the Nightmare, which is very far cast range, you know. So
okay, hold on. Actually, the move from Mag is to try and give the boot to Gabby because he has got level 6 and he's been harassing that bottom tier 1 tower. They're gonna toss him back, homing missile connecting easily. There's gonna be creeps here, so this next homing rocket barrage isn't gonna do so much. In fact, he turns for the stun because Tibbs is gonna allow them to give a little bit of chase. Good silence there onto CJ, prevents at least the Stormhammer from coming out. He's also up to level 6, turns for the stun to at least hold them back. That'll save his own life. The lull has no spells to use as Wu Dota continuing to give chase. That is a solo kill onto Abed.
And he has a regen rune. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Gaben loves this guy.
Well, canceled immediately by Paula. Oh, sorry. That's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore. It's a fighting rune.
Wild.
He just stunned and killed him or something. I think he just killed him with a diabolic. It's actually so much damage, the spell right now. You cannot underestimate this spell.
Yep, he killed him with edicts. Plus, shield crash only gives you a physical barrier. Oh no, it's a pure barrier, isn't it?
So it doesn't
still.
block. It doesn't block. Does it block? It blocks, right? Diabolic.
It should block because I believe
Yeah.
it's just a pure shield. It's just a damage barrier. Edict is pure damage, but I see. I always confuse this barrier with the resonant pulse barrier. The resonant pulse barrier is physical
Red.
only.
It's red.
Yeah, red. But I believe this one is yellow, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to pay attention. So
Yes,
he just
yellow.
he just does that much damage. He really just does that much damage.
You're gonna need like Vessel
Is under attack.
to deal with him. Like whenever I
yeah,
play against
good
this
point.
hero, I just try to tell somebody to buy Vessel. If nobody wants to buy, everyone refuses to buy. I would buy it even if I'm playing some ridiculous position 5 hero. I'll just buy the Vessel.
All right, Terrorblade Vessel.
Tournament Vessel is come on, it's a thing.
I know.
It needs
It's
to be more ridiculous than terribly. Bench,
I don't
maybe?
know,
I guess bench is not so.
I can't imagine too many heroes that like would really hate to build Vessel, to be honest with you. Juju in trouble here. Does get a good bit damage in onto Wu as Palos nearly tossed into
Abed.
that split earth. Abed
Disco
from the
Pony,
side here
you shall
doing
die.
tons of damage, and Gabby with the connection. Oh my goodness, it's so much damage onto Blacklist, but
Dude,
at least
so
have the heroes here to
smooth.
tank it.
Attack.
So smooth, the way they brought everyone to the battle. Everything just happens so quickly. The Bane just stands at a very aggressive position. The moment he gets the catch, they are TPing heroes right away, you know, just instantly.
Heads up move. Yeah, and like you said, Gabby wasted no time. I mean, he had Elder Dragon form active. He was trying to siege back down bottom, but the Sven pushed the wave back out. Too dangerous for him to tank tower with
Dude,
a
the
Timber
old
Saw in the
Gabby would
game.
have cleared the wave in front of his face before he TPs, but the new Gabby TPs right away when his teammates found
Yeah.
an initiative.
You know why? It's because he's got Dubu to deal with in the post-game debrief.
I just don't want to get yelled at by the coach.
There is nothing like the scorn of a quiet and cool, calm, and collected coach. When a yelly coach gets upset with you, you know he's gonna yell.
Oh,
but
no,
when a quiet
Abed.
coach gets mad,
Don't yell at me,
Abed, good
Dubu.
move.
Don't yell
Good
at me,
effort
Dubu.
there on the Nightmare save, but MAG.ID bring the numbers and we'll be able to catch one. They're gonna actually
Yeah, Wu
chase
says-
for the kill.
Coach, it's Abed's fault, He made me die here, I tried to save him. I told him the enemy is coming. I told him be careful, enemy missing.
Well, I mean, it's a bit of space there by Wu at least, because Gabby's gonna find finally the time to take down this tier 1 tower. Not like it's late or anything. He's just been repelled a couple of times. Is all I mean to say. And check out this run through. MAG.ID, they smoked, I think, in their own jungle, ran through mid, find 2 gills, and continue to connect now onto the top lane. Now they have Max Edict Winter. This is going to be...
Max Edict. This is a very scary hero right now.
Abed's ready to fight, though. Has the full diffusal... The diffusal bait? The diffu... Yeah.
Default bait. And the Lash has probably the perfect neutral item as well, the Fairy's Trinket.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes when you get this item on this hero, and at 70 minutes you get another choice, and you look at all the other choices, you're like, oh, I'll keep this,
This little smoking from Blacklist is going to be...
Oh, they're going to see the career. They're going to know.
Yeah, check out this timing. I mean, the way that MAG.ID move into the jungle, they're going to get backstabbed now. Abed, surprised to find the Rubik, who does find additional stun.
Lash is not afraid.
Oh, yeah. Now he's going to get caught now. As at least they steal the grip, interrupting here slightly. Does give Poda a little bit more survivability, but eventually is going to be taken down. This hero is ridiculous right now.
You see that? He like literally rolled in and he lost half his HP.
I saw it, Winter. I saw it. I thought he was going to go in. It looked like he wanted to follow up and get a split earth there, but I think he knew he was going to get caught by a nightmare or something. And now, okay, Blacklist trying to steal a big stack here. Pressure being applied mid lane simultaneously as Juju does avoid the... he avoids a bit of damage with the Timber Saw, nearly trying to find the kill there. It's a great Phantom's Embrace. Now onto 2. They're trying to double up on the stun, but they've got the kill onto Womi just like that. 2-1 tower is left standing, but Blacklist, this is a 5 versus 3 fight now as the Lesh is TBing and spawning back in. That's a stolen spell there on that Soulbind, and good damage. Poda doing a ton of work. There's a creep here to tank. Another stolen spell from that Swashbuckle on in. It'll help to pick up one more. No, Gabby! Gabby doesn't want to die. Pulse Nova still not going to be active, not enough for the kill. Even these damn Seeds of Serenity on the Virtuitous Dale Winter helps him stay alive.
Yeah, the Mage Slayer is just either the Mage Slayer was too good or he just turned off the Nova at the last moment there. I'm not sure what actually happened. I thought he had the kill.
Me too. That's a full team wipe.
Yeah, this is bad news, you know, at this stage of the game.
2 death to death backs. They just farmed your recovery stacks. Oh, okay.
Oh,
This.
oh no, he didn't get the kill.
No, so close. Is he gonna chase?
Is he gonna go? Oh no.
Considered it, but
Oh no, this is bad. I mean, the Sven even TP'd in, you know, and died. So that was your carry there.
well, they're gonna be a bit behind the 8 ball. I think MAG Idea's next move is gonna have to be on this Bloodstone. They have basically any shot back into this game. Blink Dagger online for Womi. Starting to see this more and more, of course. Into the Yule Scepter for him. And some nice spell casting here, I have to say, by Delol. You know, he's been getting good spells off, and even though he's been dying in these fights, has been really, you know, the goal of this team seems to be try and fight early, and, well, he has been assisting them greatly in those efforts. Now, you can call into question, you know, the macro decision to fight like that, but I think when it comes down to the fight execution, he is doing his best. I have to commend that.
I mean, they still have to figure out how they're going to play this game. You know, what items are we waiting for? Are we going to wait for the Bloodstone and just try to shove out the waves? But Timber's like, no, 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 guys, I have Blink. This item does not help me farm. I want to fight. I want to battle. And Sven is like, I just came to the fight and I died. You know, you guys better make some space for me.
Ooh, smoke play, Gabby. Gabby has Blink. Gabby's going to
no,
dive the
Sven.
tower. He wants the Sven. He might just get the Sven. Didn't get the war cry off before he was stunned, Winter. The ward is going to be pinged out, but it's not going to change the fact that your Sven has just taken another big death here.
Yep, Paolo's TPing bot. I mean, he don't know if he brought it up. He actually has Maelstrom instead of Diffuser, so making sure that he has more farming potential, more scaling. I think it's the right call since you have DK and Pango, which gonna be helping you fight. So you need somebody to mop up the farm on the map with the Maelstrom.
Yep, I like it. I like it.
Shot on the Grimstroke, done.
We're approaching Shard as well on the Gyro, which is... Oh, we have it, in fact. Which is, you know, it's a little bit of a game changer for him. This, especially with Max Rocket Barrage now, significantly makes him more annoying in the fights. I mean, like, my goodness.
This has to be the favorite shot for you.
It's up there. I like this one so much.
Every single time a Gyro visor, you're like, oh, the Gyro shot is here. Time to win the game.
It's so crazy because if someone goes on you and they don't immediately stun you or silence you, you throw a homing missile at them, you pop your rocket barrage, and they're taking what? They're taking like
a million damage.
500 DPS. Ah, wow, they take Womi down just like that. Blink Dagger not helping him a bit in this instance, as now Juju in trouble. He's trying to do his best now, walking himself away, but he's going to get caught now by the inhibitive Abed turning, trying to fight his way through this one, but he dies. At least he died with honor as Gabby make it. Is going to get lifted back. Good reaction time here by the Rubik, as Abed will have that spell stolen. Swashbuckle, thank you very much, he says to Abed. With Blacklist, I mean, right now, I mean, 10k up, Winter, the moves that they're making. Look at this. CJ, he might be dead. No, okay, Paolo, so he's got some degree of chill. Because DP's coming. Some degree. I don't know what degree that is, but it looks like it's just enough. As Tim's, he might try and turn here.
Oh,
Blacklist, they've got the heroes coming back. This is going to be a double shackle thanks to the soul bind. Gabby now jumping in for a stun, making sure he takes down the Rubik as CJ, he's far overextended, but Tim's, there's the damage you're looking for, Juju. Oh, with Womi to follow up, they at least get through one, but Winter, it's only a support. They're dropping wards in their wake as Juju can do nothing but die to the damage of the DK. Womi finding a big pick off there. Blink Dagger being put to use, does put down Palos, but it'll cost his own life, as it is going to be a 5-for-2 trade here.
And Timber just does an absurd amount of damage. You don't expect it. You think you can take the guy down, but he's gonna kill you first. Palace probably regretting his decision to not be a little bit more careful there against the Timber.
Yeah, casual 600 damage, 690 pure damage dealt in his last second of life to the Windrunner. That'll do it. Nothing your Windrun's gonna do about that damage. Whirling Death, Timber Chain, and the Chakram.
That's like a level 2 Laguna.
Pretty much pure. Yeah, pure. But crazy damage.
I mean, this is gonna be hard for them right now for MAG. They don't really have any.
Wait,
like,
hold on.
very
This
clear
might be an
timings.
overextension. Gabby, he's in a bit deep here, and they have both supports. Maybe it's okay. I mean,
Like
with
the call
Wu
out?
coming in, they don't have a Fiend's Grip. TPs are coming on back. Okay, Abed trying to cut them off is going to be... I mean, he just disrespected the reinforcements, honestly, there. Wu is going to try and make a little bit of space as Poda. He's going to maybe decide on who he wants to jump. The answer is him. He's going to get himself jumped as now Palos reinforcing in the fight. It's a 4 versus 3 now. Womi still doing tons of damage. Right next to the trees here is going to be Gabby. As in goes CJ back into the fight, taking him down.
my God.
There goes the homing
That was
missile
it.
Blacklist rivalry. They're doing it. They're throwing the game. MAG ID, they're not out of it just yet.
That was such a crazy dive there. Even after Angle died, his teammates were like, my mid laner just died. Alright, great, let's go in and get revenge, you know. The first thought doesn't say let's just run, you know, our mid laner died. No, our mid laner died. We have to take revenge. Revenge for our fallen comrade. You just can't let our opponent just kill our mid laner and just leave, you know. We have to take revenge.
That's sending a message. And unfortunately, sometimes the message is rejected. As it was that time by MAG ID. It's a much needed farm.
They're gonna go again. They have a shield rune on Albert. I'm sure they're gonna
But,
run at them
I mean,
again.
this is so scary. You just gave Juju 800 gold. Gabby was worth 1,500 gold to the team. Womi just got 800 gold from that fight as well. Okay, seems like they'll be able to take down this Tormentor. And CJ, okay.
Useful one. Wait, what? The Sven?
Yeah, right. I mean,
The
he's
Sven
below.
gets the shot?
Well, because Juju had his, so it was between Rubik and him, right? Because Poda and Womi obviously.
I don't even know
are-
if that's a good thing or a bad thing that Sven's getting the shot.
Well, I don't think this game it's very good, because if he was into the PA or with TA or whatever, you know, it would be better. But here, I mean, you're looking at Maelstrom. You're sure it helps a lot against the DK, and it being undispellable is also very strong. But
Mango is physical.
yeah, but I mean, I think a lot of that damage comes from Diffusal as well. All right. It goes. Roshan number 1 for Abed. Now we can run through those tier 2 towers without fear.
The man definitely got ahead of himself the last fight.
Just a bit. He cooked a bit too much.
Too much seasoning. Forgot to turn off the fire, you know. Just constantly thinking about how much umami taste that he's gonna get from his broth, and then casually just forgetting to turn off the stove or turn down the heat.
He thought the recipe.
I saw something so funny yesterday. Somebody's cooking the broth, right? He's cooking a bone broth, and then he actually you're supposed to strain the bones and keep the broth.
Yes,
right?
keep
and then
the broth.
He didn't put a
Yep.
he didn't put a pot
Yeah.
below, and he just strained everything into the basin.
Yep, into the sink. Palos wants to fight here. Palos, he might have himself an opportunity. He's got a BKB here, by the way, so Palos has not really much to be afraid about at all as the lull. He's actually going to try and TP away because he stole Dragon Talent. He's wait, look at that damage on the Tims.
Space.
Holy, and somehow they get the Timber out of there. Oh, I say somehow, but Abed, again, with Aegis, he can dive tier 2 towers. Oh, blink away in time. Abed trying to predict it as Womi missing on the Timber Chain there, not mattering a bit. Breathe Fire stolen now by the Rubik. There's a AD rune in the river scouted, but Blacklist, kind of some crazy fights this game, which I'm not going to lie. They're a little bit all over the place, aren't they?
Trying to play too fast for their own good. I mean, sometimes it works out, but sometimes you need to balance fast and discipline.
I agree. I get the idea that they just really wanna push. They want to apply pressure. And
They know they're strong. But sometimes
I-
it's also about respecting that your enemies, they're also strong, you know, so you have to pick your fights
Alright.
wisely.
I mean, a 6K net worth lead, it's certainly nothing to sneeze at, but
It was 12k, you know, just like moments ago.
well, yes, and then they win underneath the tier 2 tower. That's exactly what I'm referring to. I don't think it's it's not the worst. Blacklist, I understand the move with
but
Aegis. They're getting
25
tier
to
2s.
10, being 6k up, 25 to 10, it's not a lot, you know.
No, I agree. Okay, hold on. Palos, he's going to maybe try and set up here. They have a
They
ward.
need detection. They have no detection for Glimmer.
I don't think they need it.
Okay, never mind. They don't.
Oh, maybe they do actually. Well, doesn't matter. Okay, he does. Okay. BKB's finished, and CJ has reassembled the Echo Saber into Superman Sven next. Obviously, he's got a 100% miss rate onto the Windrunner with the Wind Run, and she can also kite him a bit with Gleipnir, that is until he uses his BKB. Bloodstone is finished for Poda. He is racing his way towards his own BKB here, Winter. I think that is going to be the next time MAG.ID have a really, truly terrifying team fight. I say that now, but CJ, he's in for a rough time. Womi is nearby. Okay. Oh, Womi. Looking for some damage on the Tims as the Yule Scepter dispels the Inkswell. Also avoids himself getting stunned. But Blacklist Rivalry, they're bringing the numbers. They want to continue this fight. Oh, no. And this Timber is on the wrong part of the map if he wants to try and avoid getting pinball like this. He goes down. Gets the Chakram out at least before he dies.
Man, that man really loves his carry. Like, he did not hesitate one moment to save the carry. I give you that. Like, immediately goes in, just tries to take the attention away from the Sven, just protecting CJ.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This is going to be the last tier 2 tower. I mean, with the DK, even without the Ags, Winter, just with the Manta-style Elder Dragon form, these things have been dropping like flies. Last one is going to be focused up now as the rest of Blacklist do zone away. I say zone away, but again, Abed just really likes this part of the map. Here he goes again. Chasing after the courier. See what he finds. The lull is here. He is extremely alone. He is... Oh, no way. He got the blink away. He tried to get him with Breathe Fire. Oh, no. I mean, he had Aegis, I guess, but...
The amount of confidence this guy has is
CJ?
just through the roof.
In trouble here. I think
No
I saw
TP.
him.
He has no TP. Cooldown.
Oh, but they're about to.
He's going to run to a ward.
Yeah, now he has. I see him here on the cliff. He has the stalwart statue up, but Winter, I don't think that 2 armor is going to really change much here. Look at this damage that they got for him. Warcry active. He has BKB. He's now going to pop it, but he's just going down to the right-click damage, the focus fire, and Abed will put him into the ground. They lose Wu as a result, and in fact, they're even thinking about turning. That's the BKB up for Palos. In comes the Lesh. He's got the Bloodstone active. Look at the damage as well. What can Delul do? He needs to steal a good spell here to try and turn the fight, but Gabby, he's now joined, and it seems to be far too late. Oh, Delul! He sniped the kill, does at least take down the Windrunner, sweetens this fight ever so slightly as Aegis is being reclaimed now. Poda, he's not going to be able to lifesteal enough, is taken down as Womi behind the fight, making sure he can at least try and get those backliners, is taken down to boot. That is a lost fight.
That was so close to being a good fight, you know, for MAG. If they were able to actually just get enough time for the Lash to arrive to the fight when they were starting the fight together, I feel like the Lash could have actually just killed everyone. He needed people to stun heroes, you know, but when he came,
or he needed BKB. 600 gold from BKB.
Yeah, and like when he arrived, everything was already used, the spells were already casted, and he doesn't really have anyone to set up for him, you know. He had the damage.
Apparently, okay, so when Gabby casted Elder Dragon form, he had level 2 Elder Dragon form. He got level 3 Elder Dragon form in the middle of the fight, and then got the Ags delivered. And when he resummoned the Manta Illusions, they had level 4 Black Dragon, even though he was only a level 2 dragon, which is kind of cool.
Now, how do you make copies of stronger dragons when you haven't even upgraded yourself?
Well, yeah, I know, right?
I
thought it would
many mysteries of Dota 2.
It's explained in the Dota 2 anime, actually.
Okay, tell me. Why? How?
I can't spoil it. It's against my ethics. Okay, Gabby is just alone, but I mean, they can't kill him, honestly. I mean, maybe with a Timber? Is he killable, do you think? 5-on-1, he certainly has to be killable, right? Like
5-on-1, any hero will be killable, sir. Richie. 5-on-1.
3,000 damage. He's got this Defiant Shell.
5-on-1.
Look at him. Blacklists are just... The aggression, they're just full tilt. And it's been fun to watch, I have to say, but
yeah,
I'm also bewildered.
There we go. Porter, you think you can't die with your Bloodstone?
Abed. Oh, there it is. Turn. Okay, nice. Bloodstone active. It's so much.
That was so good by Abed.
It's too much. Nice job there by Abed. Eventually did catch him. That was
Oh,
crazy.
I mean, the confidence and the way they move is actually just so crazy, insane. You know, so
There they
much
go. Another
speed,
bank forward.
so much determination. They're playing with so much conviction, you know. The moment somebody says go, everybody's just going, even though sometimes it looks like a bad fight. It's just fun to watch when the teams are playing like this.
No Aegis here, by the way. Remember that.
I mean,
There's a
the
BKB
Grim,
on Palos.
it's the Grim and the Bane behind him to save.
And now, because of the pressure applied, I mean, MAG.ID just have no chance at collecting their Wisdom Rune that's just spawned in. That goes into the hands of Palos, who's going to use that to get up to level 18. And
I mean, Porta is still stuck with his BKB components.
Yeah, man. He hasn't found a wave to farm. He needs it.
2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah, ever since they took the fight top, he's been 600 gold away. Less now, 350, but someone get this man a little bit.
He has the best initial items for this hero, but just can't really string together a team fight to allow this hero to snowball. And this has to be it. You finish your BKB, you have to try.
There's just no other choices there.
Superman spent online too. They should just take a fight, smoke, take a fight. If you win, you win. You lose, you lose. Okay, whatever.
He might get caught. He might get caught, Winter. There's a ward down here. And, oh, Palos. Oh, my God, Palos is just casually farming here. That was terrifying. They're having trouble killing these DK illusions even, as Gabby is just relentless in his pressure onto these towers. It will drop. Mage Slayer, Orchid, Ag Scepter, Defiant Shell. All on top of that, Mantis Style DK up to level 20
There we
now.
go, Richie. The fight of the century about to brew.
It's time, but they've been detected by the scan here immediately by the side of Blacklist.
You think
who
they're
will
backing off?
counter
They're not
smoke.
backing off. They're gonna run at them.
Gabby, their smoke breaks. Wummy is going to break as well, as they are going to
they got the lift.
chase now. They got the lift. They've actually stolen Elder Dragon form as well.
So
Pretty good damage. Oh no, but Poda, he's in the middle of nowhere. He can't die. And the grip, it's on the CJ through the BKB. They need a stun. They got to kill Wu, but they can't do it in time. It's a full duration grip through the BKB charge, Winter, and they've already gotten the kill. Juju's going to die as well. Poda, he's a more difficult target to take down as Womi. Even some good damage onto Palos, but this fight has been divided and conquered. Abed on a double kill so far in this fight, and he is looking ready to clean things up now that Gabby's returned to the fray. Poda can't get on top of him. Tim stays alive on 10 HP. Unbelievable as Womi scattered to the winds. GG is called 1-0 after 30 minutes here for Blacklist Rivalry.
That has to be one of the most entertaining games I've watched in recent history. And this game has been nothing less of action and just crazy plays, just confidence and